I'm using my back patio as my microgreens. You can see we've got a bunch of microgreens in process here. Up above on my shelves and down here. This tray is on top of another tray. Some brown mustard back there. And I'm storing the medium, the dirt, the potting soil down below the tables. I started out using the 10 by 10 trays and then bought some 10 by 14s, and then eventually I went to the 10 by 20s. 10 by 20s work the best because you can put more soil in them. It's easier to keep the moisture content correct. Originally I started by filling the trays half full of dirt, but it made it harder to keep the moisture content keep the moisture content correct. So now I fill them all the way up, pretty much to the top. It also makes it easier to harvest and makes it easier to put weight on them. I really like the little tags. They tell me what it is in the tray. It gives me data when I planted it. It gives me a good idea of how long it takes before the stuff is ready to harvest. I got the identifying tags at Ace Hardware Supply. They work pretty well, and I use a fine point indelible ink marker to write on, and then I use denatured alcohol when I want to change them, because you only have those what you have in the trays for a certain period of time. So if you want to change what's in the tray and you replant, just wipe off the indelible ink pen with a rag and some denatured alcohol, and you can remark them. I got this potting soil on sale at Walmart for $1.50 a bag. Should have bought more of them, but I think I got 9 of these, and I got 9 of these at $6 a bag. I also try to reuse this stuff. I dry it out, and once it's dried out, I sift it out a little bit and reuse it. I don't know how many times I can reuse it, but I'll let you know when I figure it out. This is a tray I just filled up. I'm going to plant cabbage in it. Originally, when I started doing microgreens, I was trying to kind of conserve soil, and I'd only fill them about halfway up. But in the summertime, it gets so hot and it's so hard to keep water on them and keep them moist. I found it makes it easier if the soil's deeper. Plus, it makes it easier when you stack them to help them germinate, to have them fuller. This is the stuff I'm going to be using today. Golden Acre cabbage. There, it's all seeded. Let's try to zoom in so you can see how close the seeds are together. I seed it pretty densely. Yeah, I think you can see the seeds there. I'm not sure if you can see the seeds there, how close they are together. We're going to zoom in a little bit here. There you can see the seeds, how close they are together. Now I lightly mist them with a spray from the hose. Since this is the first time and the soil's not wet or anything, I'll do it pretty thick on there. That's about it. After they've been watered, after you have water on them, you sprinkle them. Now, to help germination, I put weight on them. Put another tray on them like that. Leave it on there for a couple days until they start to sprout. After they sprout, they look something like this until they start to turn green. I like to put a little label in them to show when I started them, so I know how long they take. Today's August 3rd, and this batch was started July 30th.